I spent my first half of the year detaching from this world, like just detaching from the person that I used to be. And when you can really sit in that detachment, you would see how much you were attached to things that had nothing to do with where you were going. Like sometimes we just want to control everything, so we hold on to the things that we want to control because we see in our mind how we want it to play out. But then we pray for something and want God to, move it in a way that's comfortable for us. And it's like once you detach yourself from trying to control everything, you will see that you will step right into everything that was meant for you in the first place. And then you will understand how much control you have tried to have over God. So sometimes we say, I'm just waiting for a blessing. But how many times did you pass up that blessing because you said, I don't want to do this. I don't feel like doing that. Oh yeah, that's not for me. And God trying to bring you these things, these people, this environment into your life, and you and your feelings about what it is that you want to do. Just imagine, just think about how many times you have prayed for something and you feel like you waited a long time, but you don't realize how many things you have passed up that has caused you to wait. Even though, like, sometimes we delay it. Like, God be on time. But at the end of the day, you can't receive something before you receive it in your mind. So if you don't get it, it's because you passed it up because technically you wasn't ready for it. It's why you allowed your feelings to take over the fact that, okay, this is something I don't feel like doing. This is something I don't want to do. I don't want to do this, And you got to make your feelings understand what you deserve. When you understand what you deserve, your feelings will be connected to what it is that you deserve. Just think about how your feelings work. We have control over the way we feel about certain things, but when you're not looking at yourself as worthy or deserving of this thing, then you let your feelings take over. So basically, you just have to get uncomfortable with that comfortable space. Because I say all the time, my comfort zone is not as comfortable as it seems to be. So once you can say that your comfort zone is painful, those decisions that you start making, those doors that you was running from, you will start walking right into them. Because now you are valuing yourself. You are quieting out the negative things that people have said about you, the negative things you have said about yourself, where you have been around people that was of higher value, so you saw in your mind, so you feel like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here. This is not where I belong. Once you start valuing yourself enough to understand that you are deserving of exactly what you have prayed for, any room that you walk in, it don't matter who is in that room, you will start to understand, I deserve to be here because you are your own person. Nobody is better than you because it's only you. So once you can stop comparing yourself to other people, you will start seeing yourself just as worthy as you see other people. Stop downplaying yourself because God put us here to be great, not to watch great people. He put us here to be great. And you won't understand that or believe that until you detach yourself from this world. You think it's something, when your blessings come and you say, I don't feel like doing this, I don't see myself doing this, it's because you are too wrapped around the fact that what people might say, how people might view you, who might support, who won't support, who will talk down on you. Detach yourself from it all because you know what it is that you want to do. You know what you're capable of. It's literally nothing that we can't learn to do. If you know that it's going to get you closer to where it is that you are trying to go, do it. Make the sacrifice. And that's literally what I have been, drilling in my head while I have been doing this self-development, is understanding that everything that I have sacrificed over these years, regardless who supported me, who was with it or what, I have got myself closer and closer to where it is that I want to be because I didn't count myself out. Although I was at war with how people felt about me, I detached myself. I detached myself from it because I realized like I need to be a role model to my daughter. I don't need her seeing me basing my moves off of how other people view me or how other people support me, because I want her to be her own self, be her own human being, because when we leave this earth, we are only going as ourselves. We only person that can speak up for self is yourself. The only person that's gonna get you closer to where it is that you are trying to go is you. So why detach yourself to what people say that they want you to do, what you should do, what's better in their eyes, when in actuality all they are doing is placing their fears upon you? Why would you want your kids watching you do that? Because it does nothing but hold you back from what's good for you. And when you can really be real with yourself and detach yourself from what this world wants you to do, you will step into your individuality and do what it is that you want to do and live freely.